Right now we're in Sweden, in Skara, Sweden, in a studio, Nordic Sound Lab, and we're finishing the next album with Soilwork, putting the final touches to the songs and hanging out. I'm really happy. It's a pleasure working with these guys because, I mean, both David and Björn has really definite ideas, but also you get to play a lot give a lot of yourself in the songs, and Thomas is really great with coaching, bringing out the best in your playing, and it makes me play really good, so I love that.
I'm looking forward to the touring stuff. It has been quite cozy.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I mean, it has been nice because, yeah, it's sort of like a weird lifestyle. I mean, and it's for me, it's been, you know, since March 2020 was the last time I did a show when we were on tour, and it's sort of like I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. I don't know how I'm going to feel about it once I'm there.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way.
Hopefully, I mean, I've been doing this for such a long time, and it's going to feel natural, I think. But at the same time, so many things have happened in the meantime, and but yeah, I do look forward to it. But it's sort of like very abstract to me right now.
Yeah, to return to that kind of lifestyle again, because it's the first time, I mean, for me, that I took a break in like 20 years. It's like been constantly on tour, and it's like, oh, so this is what it's like, you know. Of course you get breaks in between tours, but there's always that next tour at the back of your mind, you know. Yeah. But now it's like just, I don't know, out in the open, it's like just, I don't know what's gonna happen, so. And
I mean, nice for a few months, and then, no.
Yeah, I'd say it's been nice with the break, but it's been horrible with all the uncertainty and even now looking forward to the next show, it's gonna be scary, I think, to walk on stage after it's gonna be a two and a half year of a break, and I'm sure a lot of things will be automatic pretty much, but like I'm having a hard time even imagine like walking on a stage again and to play a show, but
I wonder why people are looking at us like, why are you looking at us? Oh yeah, of course we're doing a show. You know, feels strange feeling. But I mean, at the same time, not playing for 2 years. If we had to do like touring and stuff, I could have done it because I had to have surgery to my hands. So in a way, the COVID came in a good time just for me, because of that. You know, I could have surgery, not playing for like 7 months or more. Yeah, even more than that. So,
did you order COVID to happen?
Yeah,
due to your surgery.
A special delivery for that. Yeah, but I mean, so in a way it was good. So I didn't miss any show. Yeah, I mean, it's been years I had problems with both hands, like nerve problem and shit. You know, so during years and years passing by, it was harder and harder to play, and I couldn't keep it like crazy, and plus the pain was, and the last 2 years was like raising up really bad way, and it's starting really to be bad like last year, just when COVID started. Yeah, and so I had to find a way to something, and then of course I couldn't go to the doctor because COVID situation was locked down, so I wasn't important. And but now it's all good. Now it's all good, so yeah. In a way, it was a good year for this. Yes. I mean, otherwise I would have missed so many tours.
Yeah.
I would have been,
Yeah, but it has been really great to have you in the studio now and even record some guitar and see that again.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I mean, the new album is gonna be called Övergivenheten, which means abandonment. I would say that's the correct translation, I guess. And And I don't know. I guess it has a little bit of a fight or flight theme, as well as maybe the fear of being abandoned.
Yeah, the fear of being abandoned and the fear of abandoning.
Yes. Yeah.
So it has this bird theme in a way. It's like, you know, either escaping or being escaped from.
Yeah.
So it has this dual meaning.
Yeah. No, I think it really, I don't know, it kind of describes the state we're in.
Yeah.
In many ways. So I think it really, it's a suitable title. Yeah. And plus, I mean, I guess it is some kind of a continuation from Övergivenheten. We're obviously sort of developing that theme, and it's another.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's really important to try to move away from the obvious metal cliches.
Yeah.
And it's kind of nice having weird Swedish titles and.
At the same time, musically, I think we're also mixing it up with quite traditional heavy metal. You know, nothing that has to be so damn groundbreaking all the time. You know, but I think it has a nice like mix when you like lyrically and musically. I think we create something really interesting, and there's still so many elements in the music that sort of sounds so much like Soilwork, whatever that is.
Yeah,
you know? And I think we put quite a few trademarks through the years, you know. Yeah. But I think, you know, as far when I've been writing my songs, I think they're sort of. I start from sort of like a rootsy heavy metal tradition, but then I sort of let them flourish somehow into something else. But there's like that kind of primal feel to it, you know.
My goal is always to create music that doesn't exist.
Yeah,
or hasn't existed previously.
No, I think that's a good goal to have, and you know. And by that being said, it's not like it's this like new thing.
No, it's not like avant-garde.
But it's like something that is just like, I don't know. Like you said, music that doesn't really exist. So.
Yeah, it's not about reinventing the wheel, but perhaps having a bunch of strange wheels that you assemble in new ways.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Every album is new thing. I mean, I don't compare them to other ones. I mean, of course, we did this in the same studio, so in a way it can sound kind of the same, but it's a different album. So I don't know what to say about that, but it's gonna be different. It's hard to tell until everything has been done, so you have the full view of it. But this is my feeling. Like even doing it in the same place, it's gonna be different. Yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, we're working with Blake Johnson. I mean, he's an awesome sound guy, one of the best. A pleasure to work with him, and he knows exactly what we want, and he's right spot on everything. The drum sound is killer, the guitar sound, I mean, everything is killer. He's the right person for that. Really.
Yeah. We were actually just talking about recording with Blake yesterday, and both of us agree that he's like almost like an extension of our musicianship in a way, because he really gets it, and he gets it from obviously his perspective, but also from our perspective. So like when I'm in here recording drums, if I have some sort of idea like this was a good take or this was a bad take or whatever, Blake is exactly in tune with that. And the same for guitars.
Yeah, same for guitar. He knows what he's doing, you know. Yeah. Like, you don't have to tell him like, oh, this shit. Or he knows.
Yeah.
And then it's going fast, you know. And
he must have like a small Danish communication center in his brain and a small French embassy.
No, he's really awesome. I mean, it's good. We have it.
The songs have been written on the get-go. Pretty much, some of it has been written in the studio. So it's been a good mix of songs that were prepared from home, and some actually were written in the studio. So it's a very fresh impression for every instrument, I would say. So it's pretty fun to do a few songs that way as well.
Yeah, it's of course everything I do is sort of like a continuation of what we've done before, but I think we're with every album, at least since I joined the band, we've moved more towards a more natural sound. You know, it's not overly compressed or processed, and we have more acoustic elements, and you know, the drums sound like drums. It's not like a triggered, compressed machine-like sound.
Exactly.
It's very.
It doesn't have that typical modern metal thing.
So it's like, and I guess for me, we haven't talked about this much, but for me, it's like if you record something, make an album, or I cannot see it as a snapshot of that moment in time. Oh, it sounds like an 80s movie, but you know.
No, but I get what you're saying, and yeah, I think that's important to have that feeling, and that you can go back and listen to it, and it will take you there instantly. Yeah. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Everything is considered a good idea until it's not anymore. You know, everybody gets to bring their point of view to the table musically, and I think that's what makes Soilwork so special as well, because you can hear everybody in it.